up now, uninterrupted, your title match. And yes, the crowd looking for more, as in BJ Moore, the 30-year-old, 9 years on the circuit, has never won a title. The same for Kris Prather. He's been at it for 5 years. Somebody's walking out of here with their first tour title.
Yes, sir.
This is what they spend their time away from their family for. Why they grew on the lanes, why they put their body and their brain through so much punishment to get that title.
And here's something that is very interesting, and Chris Barnes touched on it. BJ Moore is the higher seed. He gets choice of starting lane and finishing position. He chose to let Kris Prather start the match, which means Kris starts on the left lane and finishes on the right lane. And I think we've already established that the right lane was a little trickier. Excuse me, that the left lane was tricky. Right lane, everybody seems like they have a good look. So it's going to be interesting to see what type of reaction BJ Moore has on the left lane. And in fact, Rob, a stat, Prather has struck 11 of 14 times on that right lane in 2 games. Or, excuse me, 2 games and then the qualifying game. Take a look here at BJ Moore. This is one of the prettiest games ever. Look at that high backswing and the beauty of that position at the top of the swing, and then there's that bent elbow. That creates the power, but you know, he's very similar to Prather in that they're very steady going to the foul line. Biggest difference, higher swing for BJ, and he's got a higher rev rate.
I like that from BJ right there. That was taking a moment to pull everything down, calm things, quiet, inhale, exhale, breathe through the eyelids, whatever you need to do.
Breathe through the eyelids.
That's what everybody tells me to do.
I've got to try that.
My eyelids are very congested as of late. 0-1 in TV title matches. The first one was on the Scorpion as well.
And let's not forget, in 2016, he finished second on this very Scorpion pattern in Reno, Nevada. No secret that BJ Moore likes this Scorpion oil pattern, or anthropod, depending on.
Scorpion.
Okay.
We're going to go Scorpion.
Slow.
Oh, Prather has had sketchy starts to his matches tonight. He's finished wonderfully in the 10th, but another dicey start.
And again, wondering why BJ would make him finish on the well, now maybe this is why he's making him finish on the right lane. Prather had to adjust his approach, and he's actually standing in front of the ball return now. One of a handful of players that doesn't go to a spare ball. I think we saw A.J. Chapman last night doing that. Norm Duke uses a flat hand release to throw it end over end to make his
Kyle
spares.
Troop also on occasion will throw his strike ball in a spare situation.
Not again.
Too soon?
Too much.
Well, that went left sooner than he thought.
This pattern is blowing up right in front of the players, Rob.
Randy, that image says the story.
Look how deep he is now. Remember, it was just a game ago where we were talking about where the laydown was and what target they were rolling over, and the players are moving just about every other shot now.
Yeah, he might start this shot over in lane 10. Prather goes down, BJ Moore pops up.
Felt slow. They look slow. Yeah.
Moore grew up in North Carolina, outside of Raleigh in the town of Apex. Recently moved to Greensburg, Pennsylvania, just east of Pittsburgh. He's been there the last couple years. He and his wife took over a family restaurant, Faldo's Restaurant and Lounge in Latrobe. Probably celebrating with a couple Rolling Rocks to see their guy BJ Moore dropping all 10 pins there, Randy.
Absolutely. Well, remember, we looked at the soil pattern not too long ago, and the players were playing kind of around this area here. Well, that's changed because now they're into this fifth arrow, and they're pretty deep. And they're going to continue to chase it left. Remember, with every ball that goes down the lane, these reactive resin bowling balls absorb oil. So with every shot, the playing field changes as we take a look at BJ Moore's arsenal, High Road X. There's that same 2, 4, 8, 10 zone. The only thing missing, the 4-pin. And this was the big question mark as to why finish on this lane when that was so prevalent over the last couple of games. That light hit.
0.6% of the time this is converted. Takes care of the 2 and the 8, 10 left standing. Open frame, Moore in our championship match. You get the sense he knows what he did wrong. Full scoreboard. Prather up 4 as he begins his effort here in the 4th.
Last 2 shots for Prather both went high. Let's see what type of adjustment he makes. There really is only one, left and maybe loft. There's the loft. Will it get there?
Yes, he's got enough juice in the tank.
When he has stuff like that happening, I've been there before. It's a sign. It's your night. There's the loft to delay hook. Remember, the ball can't hook if it's in the air, right, Rob?
If you tell me so.
And then the messenger, the slow rolling messenger from deep inside, and just enough to knock the 10 over.
I love a good messenger. So does Prather. Double for Kris.
And that's how you take advantage of a nice break and an opening by your opponent.
So now it's Moore's turn. After that open frame in the 4th, his deficit now at 14.
And those last 2 shots definitely made the temperature in the building go up just a little bit for BJ Moore.
Nice looking shot from BJ Moore. He's got the whole crew in attendance tonight. Tania, his wife here, son Lincoln, daughter Braylee. They all made the trip in here. There they are before the show. BJ said, it's so important for me to have the kids here. I want those pictures of me on the lanes with the kids so they can remember this is what Daddy used to do, and you were there. Although he and Tania a little leery to bring the youngsters out lane side. Particularly the young rascal son. Afraid he's going to have a little too much energy and running around, so they're kind of hiding in the back right now watching Dad, cheering him on.
Three, 6.
Left lane blues. It's been like that the entire evening. Remember, the last shot went light. Human instinct. Human nature is to make sure the next shot curves or hooks. And that one certainly did, right through the face.
Left lane blues.
Left lane blues.
Sounds like a jazz album you're going to release later this summer. So Moore cleans up the left lane blues. He's going to walk over and get some
and round it off.
Right.
advice.
They'll go over and have a chat with Tim Mack. That's Tim Mack recovering from knee surgery, knee replacement surgery. Good to see him back out. Jim Callahan to his right.
Back to Prather here in the 6th, lead at 14. Prather looking for 3 in a row.
my.
What kind of hit is that?
That is incredible. I've seen it before, but not so much from this angle. This is crazy. Watch, this is a pocket 410. Unbelievable. That is just incredible. I'm not sure I've ever seen that on TV.
What is that? What kind of hit is that?
Unreal.
What is that?
No. It stopped me mid-conversation, so.
I'll tell you what that is. That's life on the PBA Tour. It is brutal out here, folks, and they can humble the best of you.
This whole telecast has been back and forth. You know, the match with Kyle Troop, and then our last match.
Separated by just 8 pins,
Right.
Prather and O'Neill.
And then Prather O'Neill. I mean, everything's been so back and forth. And again, I've seen stuff that, man, I haven't seen before in a long time. There it is, that left lane. He goes light.
Singular, not.
Which again brings me back to why did BJ Moore choose to finish on that lane?
Yeah. Ridiculous.
So easy when you're sitting in this seat. Not so much when you're sitting in theirs.
It's even easier in my seat. Dead eyes that one.
Stand for Prather. BJ Moore leads by 2 sticks. 7 track.
What even is that?
Shot right lane was good.
Yeah.
Right lane was really good.
I know.
Shape's good. Everything's good. Just went through the pins.
Prather seeking some counsel.
I think more therapy than anything else.
Off an 8 spare. BJ Moore, yeah, gets them all to drop. Well, BJ Moore's been doing some talking with his ball reps as well, Kimberly.
Yeah, we just saw BJ talking to his tour rep, Tim Mack, so I asked him what they spoke about, and Tim said he gave him advice and told him to move left on the left lane and round off his shot and get a little bit more push in the middle so the ball doesn't hook so early.
Yeah, but the last time he did that was in the 4th frame where he left the 2-8-10. There's Timmy Mack, one of the best amateur players ever.
Too slow.
So he moved farther left with his feet, made sure he got it to the right with slow enough speed, and the ball goes sideways like somebody kicked it left. That left lane has turned into an absolute dumpster fire. Crazy.
And again, Moore is going to conclude this match on that left lane.
Yeah. He has one more shot on the right, and then he finishes on the left.
Right.
This was outside of your hand. I want you to draw that line like we always talk about.
Okay.
And just roll it down the line. Dude, you know what to say. Now you just
Right.
have to commit to it.
Right.
Same ball reps for both of our finalists.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I know, right? Like, wait a minute, hey, are you telling me the right stuff? Do you like him better than me?
Right. Prather in the 8, down 2. There you go, Chris.
Come on.
Looking for tour title number 1.
You know, and I think Chris has an advantage because he's got games under his belt. He knows exactly what the lanes are giving him.
Right here.
This is his 4th game of the evening. As your 3 seed took care of Troop 222-208 in match 2. Then was 8 better than Bill O'Neill in match 3. And
Right
here
here.
he is in your title match taking on BJ Moore.
Right here.
Went light last time on this lane. Big shot here. Wow. Some good pin carry there for a change. After that pocket 4-10 that he certainly didn't deserve. BJ Moore now down by 8. But no matter what BJ Moore does, he cannot shut out Kris Prather.
Rob Stone, Randy Peterson, Kimberly Pressler back here with you. You are watching The Scorpion Championship match live on FS1. Bottom of the ninth. BJ Moore, your 1 seed, taking on Kris Prather. One of these will win their first ever tour title, and Moore just left the 10-pin there in the ninth.
Oh, he's running out of time. And now he has to try to rely on striking out on the left lane to force Kris Prather to get the first strike in the 10th.
And the left lane has put some kind of voodoo curse on the guys tonight. Third spare conversion here in the championship match for Moore. 30-year-old lives in Greensburg, PA, just east of Pittsburgh. We begin the 10th. 9 pins separating these two men from their first ever PBA Tour title.
Max score 204 for BJ Moore. If he strikes out, he forces Kris Prather to get the first strike in the 10th frame.
And he is on that loopy left lane that has just destroyed people tonight.
He struck once on it, and that was in the 2nd frame. There it is.
Come on. Overhook, overhook. Merry Christmas.
Looked like he moved in a little bit farther left and got after it, and that extra speed made it push even longer down the lane.
And that was Prather realizing he has really close to winning it, but some pressure put on there. Moore converts to 210. Splendid split conversion there.
Well, this keeps him in the him in the hunt and forces Kris Prather to mark.
Yeah, not so fast, my friend.
And we need good count here, and Prather will have to avoid some crazy pocket split on the right lane.
Should get one for the road? Take your victory lap, my man.
Come on.
Mark to win for Prather.
I mean, if he goes 9 dash, 9 miss, we have a tie.
For his first tour title.
Oh, my. That was pretty close to being a 4-9. Nice. It's okay. It's just a 4-pin. All Kris Prather has to do is cover this 4-pin, and he will win title number 1.
It's converted 98% of the time on the tour. Earlier tonight, you said these guys could do it with their eyes closed. Prather's going to go with it eyes wide open.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You are looking at a man who has finally won on the PBA Tour.
Proud of you, dude. Proud of you.
Yes! Yes!
Awesome, man. Dude. Proud of you, bro.
Hey, good work, man.
That was awesome.
He bowled great, Rob. Made all the right moves, made the right decisions, and then he executed.
Thank you so much.
Come get it, kid. Come get it. You're going to see BJ Moore tomorrow night.
Thank you, Roto Grip. Thank you, Storm. Thank you, Vice.
But tonight,
Couldn't do it without you.
it's all about Kris Prather.